When you're looking for a team to back for the season or for the early weeks of the season, one thing you mustn't do is look at the pre-season results. These can be very deceptive. Teams just are not trying to win in these games, and they're just evaluating players. In fact, most of the scoring done in these games is done by people that aren't even on the teams anymore come the start of the season. Last year, Detroit went 4-0 in the pre-season and didn't win a single game in the regular season. That's an example of how deceptive pre-season results can be. You'll hear a lot of hype each year about teams' draft picks and the rookies playing that season. The trouble is it can be quite hit and miss. A high draft pick does not necessarily mean a good impact player for that team that year. The different positions can have different results. Quarterbacks. Generally, a rookie quarterback would struggle. Last year we had two very successful rookie quarterbacks in Joe Flacco and Matt Ryan, but that's rather the exception. Running backs can have a lot of success, and over the years, rookie running backs have tended to do well. If they're going to make it in the NFL, they tend to make it as a rookie. Wide receivers have tended to struggle. It takes them 2, 3, 4 years to even become a decent NFL receiver. Of course, there are exceptions, Randy Moss, but on the whole, the running back is the key rookie position. Another tip when looking for information on a week-to-week basis for games is to not just look at your main websites, your NFL.coms, ESPN, CBS Sportsline, but to actually go to the local newspapers of the teams you're interested in. For instance, if you're looking at an Indianapolis game, go to the Indiana local papers, the Indianapolis papers. You get a lot of information, a lot of detailed information about practices and how that team's performing and any injuries. That's a good tip if you want to get extra information. Also, when looking for information, make sure you look for practice reports. Teams will practice their first time on a Wednesday, then a Thursday, and Friday is the big practice. Try and find out how those practices went on a Friday, who practiced, who didn't practice, and you'll get an idea who's going to play and who's going to play well.